Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for September the 11th. So let's see what is coming through for the 11th of September. We're probably starting to feel the slipstream of the full moon in Pisces, and it is an eclipse, so we're in the eclipse portal now, so things could start getting interesting from this point onwards. So let's see what is coming through for the 11th of September. Okay, let's see. We have the King of Swords is getting really clear inside his mind. Oh, conversation with the King of Cups. Okay, and the Hermit. Oh, it's a conference. It's a meeting coming in here. Things aren't clear, but they're discussing the options in front of them. And yep, gets finalized, gets decided, something gets chosen, ended. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, I feel like it's, yeah, you're getting there. Something gets done. Absolutely. But it is definitely, there's a conversation that has to come in here that feels like it's, I want to say it's a rational conversation, but I feel like somebody's being emotional within here. This might just be a conversation between your head and your heart, but it could be if it's an internal conversation. But it does require wisdom because something's not clear. It's like wanting to choose a new option based on how you're feeling. And this King of Cups is going, well, I've got the Seven of Cups. This is all the options in front of us and the vision's still forming and I'm still unclear about what that is, but there's potentially we could it's a sense of reevaluating about how you're feeling about something. And the King of Swords, well, I know how I'm feeling about it. I've got my Ten of Swords. I know what I'm thinking at least, which is I want to put an end to it. I want to finish it. I want to complete it. I want to close that chapter. And so it's like head and heart are having these two very different conversations because the heart's umming and ahhing like, oh, maybe, I don't know. And then the head's like, no, it's over, it's done, it's finished, needs to be kaput. And so the Nine of Wands is very much a sense that it might feel like there's kind of these two aspects that have two people that have very different ways of going about things or very different opinions, or it's like an internal conflict between head wants one thing, heart wants another. And there's this King of Swords with the Ten of Swords, that can be a very strong no, finished and not doing that anymore, don't believe that anymore. And there's just some, I need to leave that behind, put that behind me or finalize it or complete it. And the way you're feeling about that might be different to, might be feeling a little bit unclear or different. So which is why it's really nice that the Hermit is coming in, which is, again, the wise sage. We're seeing this beautiful Virgo energy coming in. We saw the Hermit yesterday as well and going, okay, I can see that there is some confusion here or lack of clarity or that it feels like there's potentially some conflict. And the Hermit comes and says, I'm going to take a look from that higher perspective on top of the mountain again. I'm going to go in and trust my inner wisdom, perhaps trust the messages from my own body, my own wisdom. And so this is either something you're finding within yourself, or there might be somebody that just comes in and says, okay, I can see really clearly what needs to, what the answers are here with this situation. Maybe it's like somebody, if this is you having a bit of a conflict with somebody else, or it's just you're feeling in two ways about how somebody's thinking or what somebody said no to it. It feels like find that wise point, that wise person, that wise perspective, however that is. The wisdom is going to help you out, however you find that, whether it's through another person, whether it's through you just taking some time out and thinking. But I feel like it could take up a little bit more energy than what you wanted or were expecting today. It feels like, it's taking a lot more of your energy than what you had planned. So I feel like, it's maybe unexpected, or maybe it's just trying to deal with this very definite. The King of Swords is very definite. It's somebody's fixed mindset or somebody's opinion or somebody's response might just be kind of quite emphatic and perhaps inflexible. And it might be, okay, well, how do I kind of work around this? Is there a workaround in some way? How do I feel about it? Maybe trying to find some kind of emotional balance when it feels like there's something quite cool and cold, like perhaps even somebody's being a little bit cool and cold with you as well. That can come through, and you're just trying to go, well, how am I feeling about this? Reassessing it. This King of Swords and the Ten of Swords is quite a rational and detached, thought pattern or plan, or they're just being very, this is how it is. This is what I think it should be, and I'm not budging from that. And it's very much like, well, it's not all black and white. I need to think about it. I need to work out what the wise choice and decision is here. So I just feel like a situation is going to need some reevaluation, and the best way to do that is to be the wise sage, be the hermit, or find that energy around you or that person around you that can help you resolve what's going on here, and perhaps feel okay with somebody's very fixed, strong opinion or fixed mindset that's coming in throughout the day. So that's the reading for the 11th of September. It's interesting because the other thing that might be coming through with it is a very strong need to master your intuition when it comes to communication. So the communication needs to be congruent with how you're feeling. So if you want to say something or do something or complete something, it very much is a sense that it has to feel right. So if it's not feeling right, then it's trusting that you are going to, what you're thinking and what you're analysing and what you're seeing in this situation is actually correct based on your feeling. So that's another thing that's coming through with this as well. This is also very much like we're seeing Mars in Cancer, sextiling Mercury in Virgo. We're getting a lot of Mercury in Virgo. We're seeing here with the Hermit and the Swords coming through. So this is just seeing things very clearly, rationally, analysing stuff, and then checking in with how you're feeling about something before you take action, before you finalise or agree to something or do something. And so, that feels like a very good way to end the reading, actually. That feels right. So that's the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.